Hello, viewers. I'm Simon Preston, and welcome back to Reggae Boyz commentary. So, what we're going to do in this video, we're going to look back at the 2019 edition of the Concacaf Gold Cup. And many people are wondering, well, this was supposed to be the team that would build towards the World Cup qualifiers. But when you closely examine the 23-member squad that went to the Gold Cup 2 years ago in the United States, well, a couple of games were hosted in Jamaica and Costa Rica as well, only 10 members of that 23 are currently in the squad for the World Cup qualifiers right now as you speak that are, you could say, in Honduras. Now, this tournament, the 2019 edition of the Concacaf Gold Cup, was one of Jamaica's best ever finishes in a Gold Cup. When we went to the final in 2015 and 2017, those two are our best performances in a Gold Cup, followed by our third place finish in the 1993 edition of the tournament, and also our fourth place finish in the 1998 edition of the Gold Cup. And of course, this 2019 edition. So it's part of the top 5 best ever runs that we've ever had at the Gold Cup. For me, it stands right behind our run at the 1993 edition and just ahead of our 1998 Gold Cup run. So in terms of the results from this competition, we started out at home. First of a Gold Cup match being held on Caribbean soil. Jamaica defeated Honduras 3-2, Deva Orgil brace and Damien Lowe with a header. Then we took on El Salvador, we drew 0-0 in that game. And then we took on Curacao. Shamar Nicholson scoring in that game, and it was a 1-1 draw. We went to the quarterfinals. We took on Panama. We beat Panama in a competitive game for the first time in donkey years. You know, it was the first time even beating them since 2009. So we defeated Panama 1-0, courtesy of a goal from Darren Mattox. He scored a penalty late in the second half. We went to the semifinals and we took on the United States. United States got to a 2-0 lead, and then Shamar Nicholson, he pulled one back for us. But then the United States scored late on, and the United States qualified for the final of the Gold Cup, and we were eliminated at the semifinal stage. The first Caribbean team to go to 3 straight Gold Cup semifinals, 2015, 2017, 2019. So that was our run in the competition by itself. But let's look at the names, shall we? Let's look at the individuals that were part of that squad that went to the United States for the tournament. And of course, a couple of games were in Jamaica as well. Let's have a look at some of the names and where they are right now. So Andre Blake, captain, leader. He's still at Philadelphia Union. He's still strutting his stuff and he's still doing his thing. Played in a semifinals of a Concacaf Champions League recently, and we saw that performance against Canada, making that brilliant save against Liam Miller, that he still got it. And for me, he still remains the best goalkeeper in the Concacaf region. And I genuinely feel that he's more than ready enough for the European game. There are English teams that do like him. Are they willing to put up the money? Then that's a different conversation to be have. But Andre Blake is still our number one and has the potential to take over from Donovan Ricketts in terms of the most caps. Andre Blake certainly, once he keeps fit, will be part of our plans for 2026 as well. Jamoy Topi. Jamoy Topi made his second international appearance for Jamaica in the Gold Cup. He played against Panama late on as we're trying to defend and hold on to that 1-0 lead. His first cap was against Costa Rica. It was a friendly match earlier in that calendar year. And his second cap was against Panama. To date, he hasn't made his third cap for Jamaica, but he is part of the World Cup qualifying squad. So that's 2 players that are part of the World Cup qualifying squad that were part of the Gold Cup 2 years ago. Michael Hector, the last time we saw him in national colours was the Gold Cup earlier this year in the summer. He is no longer at Sheffield Wednesday. He is still at Fulham, not playing much games, and we haven't seen him since the Gold Cup. Andre L.A. Lewis, he is no longer at Portmore United. In fact, he's playing for Colorado Springs Switchback in the United Soccer League. 27 years of age now, going to be 28 next year. Midfielder, was a member of Jamaica's squad at the Under-17 FIFA World Cup. And here we are 10 years later. Alvis Powell, or Elvis. Alvis Powell is no longer at FC Cincinnati. Alvis Powell is now, well, he went to Sudan for a short stint and then he returned to Major League Soccer. He's now at Philadelphia Union. That's where he is right now, and he is in the pool and he's in the squad in the World Cup qualifying squad. Deva Orgil. We haven't seen Deva Orgil for some time, you know. It's been a little while since the Concacaf Nations League. We haven't seen Deva Orgil in national colours, you know. He is no longer at Ankaragucu, but he's still in Turkey. Yes, Deva Orgil is still in Turkey. He's played at Antalyaspor. That's where he is currently at the moment. And yeah, well, he's still in Turkey. Put it that way. He's 31, I believe, right now, and will be 32. Yeah, but Deva Orgil's still in Turkey, still doing his thing. Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is no longer at Bayer Leverkusen. Leon Bailey is now at Aston Villa. Since the Gold Cup, he's only scored one goal for Jamaica. That was against Aston Villa. We're still waiting to hopefully get him in national colours where he can, you know, perform 10 out of 10 like we've seen in Europe. Malik Foster, we know, had that incident where he was shot recently. He is playing at Sacramento Republic in the United Soccer League, so he's no longer at Rio Grande Valle de los Toros. Ricardo Morris was in Finland, but he's back locally. Darren Mattox is no longer at FC Cincinnati. Darren Mattox is now playing straight at Phoenix Rising FC. And if he continues to score goals, I expect a recall in the November window. Shamar Nicholson is not at MK Domjale, but he's playing at Charleroi in Belgium. What a difference 2 years can bring. Junior Fleming is no longer at Phoenix Rising FC, but in fact, he's now plying his trade at the Birmingham Legion. 2 goals to his name now for Jamaica. Dwayne Miller still in Sweden, but the injuries has hurt his career and possibly could have been neck and neck with Andre Blake for that number 1 had it not been for those injuries. Sean Francis. We have not seen Sean Francis, I believe, since the actual Gold Cup where he was playing in central defence. He last played for Louisville City FC in 2019. He's 35 now, so I don't think we're going to see him in national colours again. Javon Watson, he's not 35 anymore. He is 38. Well, he's going to be 38, I should say, on October 22. I believe that's next week, Friday. Yeah, played with Humberline a couple of games in the Jamaica Premier League. Peter Lee Vassell is in the United Soccer League with Indy 11, no longer at Los Angeles FC. Damien Lowe is no longer at IK Start. He's now at Al Ittihad Alexandria in Egypt. Brian Brown, yes, the Russian, the man from Rossies. Can you believe it? He's still not 30 yet. He's 28. At this point in time, we know he had that experience. He had that stint in the UEFA Champions League when he was in Albania. He's on loan at Oakland Roots from New Mexico United. Now, Oakland Roots is a team that is based in the USL as well. So, yeah. Tyreek McGee, Cass Upen, no longer at Harborview. Kimar Taxi Lawrence, no longer New York Red Bulls. He went over to Anderlecht, but no longer at Anderlecht. At Toronto FC now. Kevin Lambert, Phoenix Rising FC, same way. Devon Speedy Williams, no longer at Louisville City FC. He's now at Miami FC. And Amal Knight, no longer at UE. He went to the San Diego Loyal in the USL, then went on loan to FC Tucson, got released by San Diego Loyal, played a couple of games for Arnott Gardens, now trying his best to get back into shape in the grand scheme of things. So, 10 players of this 23 are currently part of Jamaica's squad in Honduras. Andre Blake, Jamoy Topi, Alvas Powell, Shamar Nicholson, Junior Flemings, Javon Watson, Damian Lowe, Tyreek McGee, Kimar Taxi Lawrence, and Devon Speedy Williams. Yep. So, Reggae Boyz fans, 10 out of 23 from the Gold Cup 2 years ago. Is that sufficient? Is that enough? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe to Reggae Boyz Commentary for more content. Take care.